So this is my experience with my first Ludum Dare game jam, the Ludum Dare 49. In my time zone, the theme was announced at 3:30 am, that is midnight 3:30. The theme was unstable, and so was I. So after watching the theme, I went to bed. Next morning, I started brainstorming, and ultimately at afternoon, I decided to take a risk of making a game with a pretty abstract gameplay. So here is my idea. So it will be this kind of infinitely top-to-down moving platform runner type of game, and a lava is coming from the top. So hurry up. Now, unstableness. So there will be a timer, and when that timer hits 0, you will automatically be redirected to the main menu. So your task is to fix the game bugs. So to fix this bug, you have to collect components as coins placed on these platforms. So the first component is a pause menu component, but this will be a buggy pause menu, and game will not actually be paused when you click on these pause menu, and only a pause menu will appear. Next one is a save system component. Once you collect that component, you will be able to save your game progress. That is up to the point that you got 2 components. But be careful, while you are saving the game from the pause menu, the game is still running and actually not paused. So keep playing while you save the game. After saving, if lava touches you or the timer gets exhausted, that is you die, then also the game will be saved. And if you now click on the start/load button on the main menu, then you will be starting from the point where you have those 2 components already. But if you die before saving the game, you have to start the game from the beginning, that is with 0 components. Next component is the rectified pause menu component. So once you get that component, you will be able to successfully pause your game, stopping the timer and also the lava. And as soon as you get this component, the game will be auto-saved. Why? Oh yes, because there is a serious problem. Your save system gets corrupted. So if you die after collecting this third component, your save file, that is the save containing your 3 components gathered save, gets deleted, and you will have to start from the beginning, that is with 0 components. So there is only one way to keep your save files safe. Manually go to the game's save location and copy the save file somewhere else. And after you lose, that is the timer exhausts or you get touched by the lava, you can just copy and paste that backup save file from your location to the game's save location. Now you will be starting from the point where you still have 3 components. If you die again, then again do the above copy paste steps to start from 3 components collected stage. And once you get to the 4th component, that's it. You are redirected to another menu where you can play this game with the lava without the unstableness of the corruption timer. So first I quickly drew some grass platform pixel art and then wrote some code to generate these platforms randomly. Actually not. Actually I created 4 level fragments and then copied them a bunch of time, and then from the script just changed their position to come below the previous one. And like that I have a simple platform game ready. Next, I set the game manager for managing the corruption time, and also spawned pickups from script and set a pickup system to collect the pickups. Next, I work on setting up the effects of picking up 4 components. In the meantime, I also copied this scene and removed the corruption timer, and also making the pickups just increase point count to create a simple platformer game which will be available to players after they complete the main part of the game. So once these 2 scenes were done, I created a simple starting loading scene which redirects you to the unstable game if you have not collected all the components, and to the good game if you have collected all the components. Later, I also added a scene between the loading scene and the unstable game scene, in which a narration is done explaining you the game objective. After the main game mechanic was done, I set up some post-processing effect to make my game look like this. And lastly, I started working on the audio system. I made almost all the music myself except the narrations. I used a website called naturalreaders.com to convert text to speech. After that, having only 5 minutes or so in hand, I submitted the game successfully. So I really had a fun experience on my first Ludum Dare 48-hour game jam. If you want, you can play and rate my game, whose link will be in the description. Thank you.